Today we're looking at Magic the Gathering cards, but they're gonna give the opponent life. We're gonna start off with Invigorate, suggested by John over here. It's a 3-mana instant if you control a forest rather than pay this spell's mana cost. If you have you may have an opponent gain 3 life instead, and target creature gets +4/+4. This card is so powerful that it actually ended up getting banned in the Pauper format, believe it or not. Broken. You might be able to guess where. And if you can't, well, Infect. Simple as that. You got turn 1/1 creature, turn 2 play like, I don't know, a exalted creature attack for 2 invigorates. That's it. The game is over. Turn 2 kills. No fun to play against Invigorate. You can gain all the life you want. It doesn't matter. The poison matters more than the life total. That's all that matters around here. Okay, next up, we've got Random Age with the Wall of Shards. Starting off with a banned card into a card that would never get banned. It's a 2-mana 1/8 wall. It's got Defender. It's got Flying. It's got huge defense. Cumulative upkeep, and opponent gains 1 life. I think, actually, this is quite good in a deck that has no intention on winning with damage. Just have a decent, gigantic flyer. It also has snow synergy if you really need that, to eventually either lock your opponent out or combo off for the win. Why not? These are probably really good cards today for a deck that has no intention on winning with regular damage. Or when you deal damage, it's going to be infinite damage. Big chunks of damage. Christopher B with Armistice. 3-mana enchantment, pay 5 mana. You draw a card, and target opponent gains 3 life. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong sound effect. Completely wrong one. All right, you get value, and your opponent, someone's going to get 3 life. But of course, they can gain as much life as you want. If you have infinite mana, you can draw, sorry, not infinite cards, just a lot of cards. How you doing, Mr. DJ Longhair? Long time no see. I'm doing great. Ooh, this is a card, Grove of the Burn. I totally forgot this card exists. Grove of the Burn Willows. I guess it just has no... It's got no home right now. Where's your home, Grove? It's a land. Tap for a colorless, specifically a colorless. That makes it a 3-color land, people. And tap, add red or green to your mana pool, and an opponent will gain 1 life out of this. Very good for Eldrazi decks. Eldrazi loves this card. It's basically Eldrazi Triome, effectively. And you don't take damage. That's the most important thing. And those Eldrazi's, they beat you down for huge chunks of damage, all right? They're not like pecking away at your life total. They take huge chunks. Also take huge chunks out of your lands with Annihilator. Annihilate you in 1 shot. Danny with simple one, Nature's Claim. A super popular card. Oh, is there a problematic artifact or enchantment on the battlefield? Do we need mana efficiency? Are we going to attack for 50 anyway? Nature's Claim's got your back. It's a 1-mana instant to destroy artifacts and enchantments, and the opponent's going to gain a little life out of it. 4 life, in fact. Now we're getting the obvious ones. All right, Lewis wants Swords to Plowshares. A card that needs no introduction. Oh, that's a new art. I've never seen this. Where did this come from? The Edge of Eternity's Commander. As if we don't have enough arts for Swords to Plowshares. It's a good one. It's a white instant, exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. I was scrolling on Reddit, and someone made the argument. Someone was countering the argument that Swords to Plowshares was a white creature counter spell. I think they were saying something to the effect of like, stop calling it a creature counter spell. First of all, I don't know who's calling it that. That's ridiculous. It's removal. Removal's removal. It's a very slow counter spell if it's a counter spell. You let the whole creature resolve and everything. A little bit. It's not supposed to let the package arrive. Matthew, has anyone said Fiery Justice? No one said it. Fiery Justice. Anaya, 3-mana sorcery. Fiery Justice deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. Target opponent gains 5 life. This card is great. It's basically Fury. Basically. Or Pyrokinesis, if you wanna refer to that card. 5 damage divided as you want. That can, in theory, could be a 5-for-1. In theory, if you are crazy enough to keep playing 1 toughness creatures in today's metagame, even in Commander, I think that'd be absolutely crazy. Also, I have to say the downside of the 5 life even matters less in Commander. Like, whatever, they start with 40 for crying out loud. Doesn't stop enter the... Yeah, exactly. Does not stop... Yeah, Swords to Plowshares doesn't stop ETBs. Or death... Or I guess this does stop death triggers. All right. They got me there. They got me there. Steve Cooper with Aria Flame. This was supposed to have, like, a bigger presence in Magic the Gathering. I don't know what happened to this card. It's supposed to be a Storm card, and then it, like, just ended up disappearing, and we never heard from it again. It's a 3-mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. Now, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a verse counter on Aria Flame. Then it deals damage equal to the number of verse counters to it to target player or planeswalker. So basically, if it's a 20 life gain, they go to 30, and I think it takes, what is it, like, at least 10. It's like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Okay, 8. It takes 8 spells. At 8 spells, they're done for. Oh, plus 9, and then in we need plus 10. Okay, so we need 10 spells in Commander. 10 spells in Commander, and they're screwed there too. Which for a Storm deck is not impossible. You know, it's not impossible. It might get hit by the Nature's Claim. Ironically. Aria Flames and Tainted Remedy. I don't remember what Tainted Remedy does. Tainted Remedy. Is that a combo? If an opponent would gain life, they lose that much life instead. That's a little overkill. I don't think that's necessary. You have to play Tainted Remedy first, then the Aria Flame. That is a lot of damage if it ever happens. Hey, Aria Flame. We've done it, Commander. We're here already. We're here already. Okay, next up. Oh, you're not on screen. You're gonna be on screen in a second. Here we go. I love my coffee crew on screen. Make sure that you all feel like you're famous. Okay, next, let's look at Soldevi Steam Beast. Soldevi Steam. What is this? A 5-mana artifact. It's 4/2. Whenever Soldevi Steam Beast becomes tapped, target opponent gains 2 life. What the hell is the point of this card? I guess it makes it a fine blocker. Because it's basically attacking for 2. It's a 5-mana 2/2. But it's not even a good blocker because you have to regenerate it, right? If I remember correctly, regenerating took a card out of combat. Or did it still deal damage? So it dealt damage. The damage was on the stack. I think that... Okay, back then, the damage was still on the stack. And you could regenerate while the damage was on the stack. Regenerating taps the creature. Yeah, but it also removes it from combat. But I think it still deals the damage in this case. Yeah, in this case, it's going to still deal damage. But if we block, they tried to kill our beast, and then we regenerate. It's gone. Very awkward. Very, very awkward. Very strange card. Okay, we go with the big squig with Alm's Beast. It's a 4-mana. Oh, this thing. 4-mana 6/6 creatures blocking or blocked by Alm's Beast have lifelink. So basically, this card says, please don't have blockers. Don't block with anything. I just want to plow through over here, all right? That's we're just plowing through. I remember this card. I think it was fine. I think it was still fine in draft. It's a gigantic beater. I mean, it's at least very, very good on blocking duty. Will Anderson, do you look at Orzhov Guildmage? Nope. Orzhov Guildmage. Speaking of Orzhov cards, we got another Orzhov card. The Orzhov Guildmage, a 2-mana 2/2. For 2 mana, target player gains 1 life. That could be the opponent. Also, 3 mana, each player loses 1 life. Oh, only 1 player gains. Each player loses. Whoever has the least life total in the game is in danger. You don't want to be that person. Gain life with everything else. We did Swords to Plowshares already. I can just feel it. This is going to be one of those shows. Swords to Plowshares is going to be mentioned like every 5 minutes. I swear. Pedgeman with Crumb and Get It. Is that real? Crumb and Get It. Some sort of pun. It's a white instant. You gift a food. Oh, you give a food token. I'll accept it. I have a feeling this show might be desperate on cards, so we'll definitely accept this one. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If the gift was promised, that creature also gains indestructible until end of turn. Low price of 2 mana. You gift your opponent the gift of life. It sounds better than it actually is. Soma spell healing salve. Is that possible? Does it give 3 life? Oops, I looked up healing slave. Healing salve. Healing salve. Oh, target player can gain 3 life. That works. And also you can prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Look at that huge baguette. Where? Here? Oh, there is a huge baguette. That's strange. Fascinating. Solitude from Iole, Washington. Solitude. Solitude is a 5-mana 3/2 flash lifelink. Evoke. Exile a white card from your hand, and when it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature, and the creature's controller gains life equal to its power. Frankly, I don't want the life gain. I'd like my creature, please. Thank you very much. Don't touch my creatures, damn it. Bryce, all right, want some redemption. The Arbiter of Knowledge. Is it? Hold on, it's really Null Ridge? The Arbiter. Is it Arbiter? How about Arbiter of something? Oh, it's Knoll Ridge. Is this some weird pun on knowledge? I don't get it. 7 mana, 5/5 giant wizard with vigilance. Now, when it enters the battlefield, each player's life total becomes the highest life total among all players. I like it. Definitely is going to count. Great idea. Will Anderson says Solitude is super strong, especially in the late game in Modern. Even sees Legacy play, I think. Should see Legacy play. Allocations. Oh, goody. I need these for my Tainted Remedy deck. That's right. For unknown reasons. For reasons that only the opponent will know when it's too late. Marcio with Sorin Markov. If you use it wrong. Okay. That is totally acceptable today. We have an 8 mana 4 loyalty planeswalker. +2. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 2 life. Can't use that one. Wrong. -3. Target opponent's life total becomes 10. Oh. Okay, so they're like, I never thought about that. You could do that. Yeah, the opponent's at like 1 life. They're pleading for mercy. Please, please. I need this life. I need something. I need something. I can't. My cards that I have to pay life. I got nothing left. And you're like, don't worry about it. I got your back. Your life total is now 10. I am a god. I am a god around here. Grovel at me. Oh boy, collapsing borders. So yeah, well, it's not really. Death Shadow still lives. Okay, collapsing borders, a 4 mana enchantment. A red card giving life? At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains 1 life for each basic land type among lands they control. Oh, but there's a catch. Then collapsing border deals 3 damage to them. For each basic land type. So actually favors. This is weird. It's like encouraging you to be 5 colors and punishing the people to be 1 color that are 1 color, which also came out in Invasion, which is strange because it's like almost impossible to be like a 1 or 2 color deck at that time. You had to be like 3+ colors or nothing, or else you'd just be crushed under the weight of the tech and all the other gold cards. All right, Stormy Cat. Phil de Griff. The original. 4 mana for a 4/4 for a green. Gains trample. Target opponent gets a 1/1. For a white, gains flying. And the opponent's going to gain 2 life. And for a blue, which you would think would have something to do with flying. Why does the white ability give flying? I guess it's more for the life. For a blue, return Feldegriff back to hand. Goes bounced, boing, and then target opponent may draw a card. Feel like we should draw the card, especially since we bounced our own card back to our hands. Ridiculous. We got David here with the Soul Devi Steam Beast. What a beast it is. Oh, we did this one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Give us another one. Give us another. We did Fiery Justice too. All the good ones are gone already. Stormy Cat, Roar of Jukar. Oh, sorry, Jukai. Roar Jukai. A Roar Strong. 3 mana instant arcane. If you control a forest, each blocked creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Splice unto arcane. An opponent gains 5 life. If only I knew how to do that. How does I think splice onto arcane. I think you need a splice card. You cast a splice card, and then you can pay the cost of the arcane card, and it becomes an additional ability on the splice card. Do I got that right? It's like, it's a good idea in theory. Yeah, nobody knows. Even by today, it's been so long since the arcane and splice. No one knows how it works anymore. We've done Invigorate. Oh, David. We've done Harvested. We've done all the really obvious ones. John with the super chat. Angel of Destiny. Oh, this angel's looking out for everybody. Might even be more your guardian angel than mine. 5 mana, 2/6, flying double strike. Now, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. What the hell is the point of this thing? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. We're literally just going nowhere. I guess we're dealing damage just for the sake of gaining life. I mean, if we kill them in one shot, if we one-shot them, this thing doesn't trigger, right? This is a trigger upon dealing damage. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total, each player Angel of Destiny attacks this turn loses the game. Holy moly! Okay, it's been revealed. Having extra life, even if the opponent has some. No, but how do we get ahead of them? Oh, so I guess we attack one person, get a bunch of life, and then we attack somebody else that has less life than us. Toads. We've done Swords to Plowshares. In fact, it's been suggested 12 times already. No, just kidding. Who doesn't have a card yet? Indiana Jones with Crumble. We have a green instant. Destroy target artifact. It can't be regenerated. Take that, Masticore. And then that artifact's controller gains life equal to its converted mana cost. It's sort of like Swords to Plowshares for artifacts, basically. Yeah, we need a Swords to Plowshares count. But it would be really funny. I have the count on the bottom, and people still suggest it anyway. We've got Hexanort with Triska. We've spelt this wrong somehow. Triskaidophonia. There we go. Did you spell it wrong? Yeah, you didn't put the I after the A. Hexanort. Couldn't find it. Didn't show up on Scryfall. There's a 4-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game. Then each player gains 1 life. Haha. But that 1 life will be your demise. 1 life closer to your death. Or each player with exactly 13 life loses the game. Then each player loses 1 life. It's this is one of those times I really wish I had the Sonic the Hedgehog drowning sound effect, where like you're running out of time, because this is what Triskaidophonia does to you. Is that even Triskaidekaphobia? So I've mispronounced it the entire time. I don't know my phobias very well. Okay, Magnum Opus is like technically Magister Sphinx. Technically. I will count it. It's a 7-mana 5/5 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, target player's life total becomes 10. Just like with Sorin. Just like with Sorin. So in a way, it can help. especially if everyone's life total is low. You have no choice. Nola! Long time no see! I would like to donate this to Marcio Marino, the Tree of Perdition. Perdition. And Chris's Sky Shroud Cutter. All right, we do one at a time. Thanks so much, Nola. Tree of Perdition, a 4-mana 0/13 Defender. Tap exchange target opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. If you're at 1 life, don't worry. Nola will save you with the Tree of Perdition. And then you'll be at 13 life. Use it wisely. Oh my god, then they're going to die to this card. Oh no! It's almost a combo. Only at upkeep. So you could you can use this at upkeep. Haha, you gained life, but at what cost? You gained life just to lose all the life. Next, let's get... Well, we've done it already, Abzo. I'm sorry, Abzo. The super chat superseded you. Okay, what do we not have here? Okay, I don't think we got Congregate. Congregate. David's gonna be on the show! Hooray! Okay, it's 4-mana instant. Target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. It's probably not for your opponent, but you can do that. Does work. Bryce says you can pronounce it. You can pronounce Asmarano Mardikadasna Kuldakar, but not Triskaidekaphobia. Well, I practice Asmarano. I didn't practice Triskaidekaphobia or whatever. I didn't miss the second donut. I just rotate, that's all. One dono here, then we go back. We're gonna go back for Chris's Sky Shroud Cutter. We gotta interweave the super chats with the freebies so the freebie people feel acknowledged. Okay, it's a 4-mana 2/2 beast. If you control a forest, you may have each other player gain 5 life instead of paying Sky Shroud's Cutter's mana cost. I have a feeling that this is better than it looks. Anything that could be played for 0 mana, I'm very suspicious of. Like as if this could be broken with Neoform or something. You know, like one of those cards where you sack a relatively large creature. And it didn't cost anything. Like, it's not like... if everyone's familiar with Neoform. Neoform is a card. You sack a creature and then you can search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost of the card +1. So you can look for a 5-mana card. And right now, Neoform combos with... what is it called? That elf. That really... It's a 7-mana elf. You have to exile like 2 green cards from your hand in order... Allosaurus Rider. Allosaurus. Let's look up Rider. How many riders are in this game? Well, 157, but the Allosaurus Rider is at the top. So this is the easiest way to cheat a creature and play in the Neoform. But it costs you so many cards. If this thing gets countered, you're screwed.
No, God, please, no.
But if this thing gets countered, you're not screwed. You're like totally fine. You might be happy about it. It's just crazy. Anyway, I think underrated card. Could be underrated. Could be some combo potential here. Next up, let's take a look at... We did Fiery Justice. Oh, it's going to be one of those shows. I guess there's not a lot of cards that give your opponent life. Dinglebag, Energy Bolt. Sounds like something Pikachu will do. Okay, we have a red, white, X sorcery. Energy Bolt deals X damage to target player or target player gains X life. Fascinating. I have a feeling the second mode has not been used ever. Or very rarely, especially at sorcery speed. Okay, again, you could choose to with Putrid Warrior. What the hell does that mean? Don't know why. Oh, I see that you could give someone life with this card. Well, that's why. Well, you need to make allies, okay? Sometimes you need to make an ally at the table, because if you don't, you can't go 3-on-1. It's not going to work. Putrid Warrior, a 2-mana 2/2, Soldier Zombie. When Putrid Warrior deals damage, choose one. Each player loses 1 life, or each player gains 1 life. Oh. I actually better understand now. Maybe it's a Triskaidekaphobia. I'm doing this wrong. Where is it? Triskaidekaphobia. Okay, it's a Triskaidekaphobia combo card where you can manipulate people's life totals. Get them at that 13 sweet spot. Dustin Newby, Blessed Alliance. Not that you would pick your opponent, but it's a decent removal and heal spell. 2 mana instant with Escalate of 2. But you can target people. Target player gains 4 life. You can also untap up to 2 target creatures. Target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. I have never seen the untap up to 2 target creatures mode been played, ever. I've seen the player gain 4 life thing. Mostly, I've seen the target opponent sacks an attacking creature mode. It's happened to me a billion times. We got Rick Sizu. Have you done Reverent Silence? We have now. It's a 4-mana sorcery. If you control a forest, you may have each other player gain 6 life instead of paying Reverent Silence's mana cost. Destroy all enchantments! This is insane! Each other player, so basically everyone else gains 6 life except you, but you destroy all the enchantments. Take that. Rhystic Study. What are some bomb enchantments? Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora. I only know the blue ones because those are the ones I play. Sulfuric Vortex, Necropotence, Yawgmoth's Bargain, Necrodominance, Smothering Tithe. There we go. Should be a staple in every single every green player's commander deck. It's not going to be easy to count. And you know what? I do pay the 1. Because I didn't have to pay anything for this in the first place. And really, you can really rub it in. Yeah, I'll pay the 1. What was Smothering Tithe? How does that card work? If that player, whenever an opponent draws a card, oh, don't have to pay for this at all. Screw it. It's going to be blown up before they even know what hit them. Turion, Game of Chaos. Red. What are we doing? Flipping a coin like this is Two-Face? Sorcery, flip a coin. Target opponent calls heads or tails while a coin is in the air. Only true justice. The loser of the flip loses 1 life. The winner of the flip gains 1 life. You may choose to repeat the process, double the stakes each time. Yeah, we don't gamble in Magic the Gathering. No, there is no sense of gambling in Magic the Gathering. Or chance. What would they call this card? Magic the Gathering is 100% a game of skill. But then again, who would lose like 10 flips? Sorry, 20. 10. How many flips would it take to kill someone in a 20 life gain? So 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus. I guess it would take 5 times. And you're a goner. You just win if you have a can't lose effect. That's fascinating. Does that work? Flip coin. Target opponent calls heads. The loser of the flip loses 1 life. The winner of flip gains 1 life and may choose to repeat the process. No, you can only repeat the process if you win. You win the flip. So the moment you lose the flip, I mean, it's probably screwed and that's it. And it's over. Just be lucky. And that's right. Better lucky than good. As usual. All right. Sweet card. We're going to look at more life gain cards that support your opponent and not you. But we got to thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com. The Fusion Open, August 30th to 31st. Play Modern, Standard, Commander, and more in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I will be there. I'll be there playing, representing Modern. I hope I can get a Standard deck to scrap it together. Probably have to borrow one. You know, I didn't borrow one the last Open. I'm going to borrow one this time. Not going to make that same mistake again. Do not forget, Edge of Eternities is out. Pre-order and order your cards. They're on the edge of the universe. You want to be on the cutting edge of your Commander and Pioneer Modern Standard tech? You got to get your Commander. You got to get those cards at FusionGamingOnline.com. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu to get 5% off all your purchases, and it supports the channel. Not to mention Mana Traders. We got to thank Mana Traders because it's the premier place to rent Magic cards online for all formats. When you rent cards, you know exactly what you want to build, exactly the type of deck that you want to play before you actually buy them in paper. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription using coupon code Nikachu_AJH. AJH doesn't roll off the tongue at all. I hate it. Can't wait for the next coupon code. Ones that will roll off the tongue. Okay, what we got here? We have super chats. We got no one from Nola. Welcome back, Nola. Pot of Greed. Is this real? Pot of Greed. I only want to dono more. I guess. Oh, is there a Pot of Greed in chat or something? Pot of Greed is not a real card in Magic. Okay, we're gonna donate it to Leslie and Happily Ever After. You get the super chat. You get the super chat. 3-mana enchantment. When Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life, and they get to draw a card. Welcome to the party. And we know how to throw one. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, there are 6 or more card types among permanents you control and/or cards in your graveyard, and your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, you win the game. We win the game a lot with these cards. I'm sorry. I think it's going to start to be dangerous to gain life from my opponent. Why are you giving me life for nothing? Unbelievable. Was he calling the place your super chats go to the Pot of Greed? Perhaps. Okay, next up, we've got... we did Fiery Justice. That bad coalition victory. Yeah, bad version. I purposely put a Yu-Gi-Oh card because no one knows what it does. Oh, it's one of the most famous. It is like arguably the most famous Yu-Gi-Oh card, at least from a competitive player's standpoint. It's a 0-mana draw 2. Everyone knows what Pot of Greed does. So, I don't know. It's like it's in competition with the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then every other card I don't know any other card outside of that. Oh, maybe the Magical Hats. Okay, let's look at Random Mage's Grolub. Sort of looks like you misspelled Golem horribly, but you know what? Let's look up. Okay, Grolub is a real thing. I'm wrong. It's a 3-mana 3/3 summon beast. For each 1 damage dealt to Grolub, each opponent gains 1 life. What is the purpose of this card? It's got a lot of character. It's got a very unique name. It has a very unique effect. It's got attitude. It's got big time attitude. It may be famous, but what does it do? It's Grolub. Moglings caught in a misdeed often blame the Grolub, even though the creature is usually innocent. No taskmaster can resist an excuse to beat it. So what is it, a scapegoat or something? Ah, freaking Grolub did this. Who clogged the toilet? That was probably Grolub. Ah, damn Grolub. Next up. What do you want? What do you got, Steve Cooper? We did Fiery... I told the last 2 people we did Fiery Justice. It's been done. Okay, Marcio, Karn liberated. Okay. I see where you're going here. The Karn with no pants. Not that I think most of them have. I think usually he's pantsless. 7 mana 6. He is liberated in that capacity. 7 mana 6 loyalty +4. Target player exiles a card from their hand. -3. Exile target permanent. But let's say your opponent is at like 6 life. Well, for -14, we can restart the game. And then you're gonna gain all your life back. You can and then you exile, and then leaving all exile all non-aura permanent cards exiled with Karn liberated, then put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Non-auras only, people. Non-auras only. Trisaru, Benevolent Offering. Is it like Harmless Offering? Benevolent Offering is a 4-mana instant. Choose an opponent. You and that player each create 3 1/1 flying spear creature tokens with flying. Huh? Did I say flying twice? You and that player each create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. Okay, and then choose an opponent. You gain 2 life for each creature you control, and that player gains 2 life for each creature they control. Just gotta play this when nobody has any creatures on the battlefield. That's all. Next up, we've got Meteor Storm, Beacon of Life. Beacon of Life. I'm gonna put N The end of life. Can I find that? Is there an end of life around here? March burgeoning of life. Such card does not exist. Unless it's on the backside of this thing. It's not. Okay, I don't know what card you're talking about here. Let's do Dr. Nemo's Stream of Life. Is that like that old card? It is. Target player gains X life. Super old. But it works, I guess. Yeah. The Bacon of Life. I have the Bacon of Life every single day. Just try to figure out what the real card was. Or wait, or was it the Stream of Life? Maybe they're going for Stream of Life. Magnum Opus. Toll of Spirit. They mean Beacon of Immortality? Oh, maybe. Oh, look at that. Okay, Toll of Spirit doesn't exist. What's it? We need exact cards here, people. Okay, let's look up the, what was it? Beacon of Mortality? Or Immortality? There we go. Okay, so 6 mana, instant, double. Target player's life total. Shuffle Beacon of Immortality into its owner's library. There we go. You see Meteor Storms? The coffee crew looked out for you. They found your card. See, individually, we don't know all the Magic cards, but together, we know every card in Magic the Gathering existence. We are a cyborg. We are one. We are the coffee crew. Nola with another super chat. How does false life affect cards that set your life total? False life? What do you mean false life effects that set your life? How does false life? I don't know what this means. Is that a card? It is not. You have to specify what that means, Nola. I mean, if you wanna, if you're talking about cards that set your life total somewhere, I'm going to count that as gaining life, for this show. Okay, here's a card that hasn't been done before. Alabaster Potion. It's probably better than the Leech, which was terrible. Okay, white X, instant. Choose one. Target player gains X life or prevent the next X damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. It's like, it's basically a super healing salve. Super. Yeah, we includes Christopher B. Of course we know. Yeah, of course we know all the cards. Christopher B doing most of the heavy lifting around here. If you get 71 people together, at least one of us at least one of us has to be right. Yeah, one of us. It's enough. Felicia Quain. Itinerant Meddler. Oh, okay, false life. Whenever you gain life, you lose that much life instead. So what was your question? How does false life affects cards that set your life total? Oh, it would probably not count. So if you set the life total above, it just would not be technically counted as gaining life. You literally have to gain life for you to actually lose life. Oh, it's Quain the Rabbit. A 2-mana 1/3. Tap. Each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way get a little gift. The gift of 1 life. Let's get... Okay, Christopher B wants to get this Trigon on here. Trigon of Mending. What are we mending around here? What is a Trigon? I imagine it's something with 3 pointy corners, and then it's gone. It's a 3-mana artifact. Enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. I'm half right. Okay, white, tap, put a charge counter on... We putting another charge counter on this thing? Pay 2, tap, remove a charge counter from Trigon Mending. Target player gains 3 life. It's interesting that they designed these cards with the intention on giving life to other people, as if that's strategically relevant. Which I'm sure 99% of the time, it's not. There's like no reason to help give your opponent's life. Wherever you set a life total a certain value, either gain or lose that much life. Really? So if you are at 5 life, you go to 10 life, and I set, like, we use Sorin, their life total becomes 10. They actually lose 5 life if there was I forget, like one of those drain effects on the battlefield. Anyway, I don't know I'm not a level 3, 5, 4, 5 judge, so I don't know for sure. But like those cards that say set your life, they're not literally. It doesn't say you gain life. So if life total is 30 and it gets to set to 40, you actually gain. Really? Is that how this works? All right. The more you know. I would consult a judge before believing any of this, but until then, I have to believe the coffee crew instead. Next, let's get the Big Squigs Rebirth. Raise the stakes of your game. There's a lot of Rebirth cards out here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get the original Legends. Oh wow, this is banned everywhere. What a naughty card. Okay, remove this card from your deck before playing if you're not playing for ante. Each player may ante the top card of their library. If a player does, that player's life total becomes 20. Remove this card from the game. So you sort. It seems slow. So basically, it's 6 mana, gain a lot of life. Potentially 19 at best. Possibly. Maybe. Hopefully. We got the Pixel Asylum. Also, a long time no see for you. Time for some crap. As if we haven't been looking at crap all day. Spiritual Sanctuary. This is a 4-mana enchantment. A player with planes under their control gains 1 life during their upkeep. Hey, that 1 life adds up. If the game lasts like 10 turns, you gain like 10 life out of that. You never know what's going to happen. Banned in Commander, I've never heard of this. Anything with Ante is banned in Commander. And Legacy. And Vintage. And everything else. Oh boy, breaking out the rules if in effect. Hold on. Let's get some. Okay, this is going to be my. I don't know where to use the sound effect, so we're going to use it here. If an effect sets a player's life total to a specific number, the player gains or loses the necessary amount of life to end up with that new total. Amazing. I learned something. That's a very Commander-ish interaction. Yeah, it's an Ante card. All the Ante cards. Get him out of here. Unless you like gambling privately, but if it doesn't exist in tournaments, it's certainly not going to exist at school. They'll confiscate your cards, I swear. Next up, let's get Turiot's Curse of Vitality. Oh, it's this guy. The super unlucky guy. 3-mana enchantment. A curse. Enchant player. Whenever enchant player is attacked, you gain 2 life. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. Whenever enchant player is attacked, you gain 2 life. Oh, so you could give this to somebody else. And then they'll gain the life out of it. It's creative. You gave them the gift of life. Next, Indiana Jones with Truce. All the old cards do this. 3-mana instant. Each player may draw up to 2 cards. For each card less than the 2 any player draws, that player gains 2 life. So in theory, they could gain some life. In practice, they probably don't. In practice. Christopher B. Inspired Ultimatum. This ultimatum was inspired by you. Okay, white, white, red, 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 blue, blue, sorcery. Target player gains 5 life. Then we can deal 5 damage to any target, and then you draw 5 cards. That works out perfectly. Alex Bruce with Avon Shrine. This is like a shrine, everyone gains life. Is there a card out there that, like, each upkeep, everyone gains life around here? Avon Shrine, 3-mana enchantment. Whenever a player plays a spell, that player gains X life, where X is the number of cards in all graveyards with the same name as that spell. Oh, totally useless in Commander. Sorry, Commander players, worthless. This looks like a coat of arms or something, you know? There's a lot of coat of arms out there with a bird on it. Next up. Come on, everyone. If you only got 1 card, it's time to get a 2nd card or a 3rd card. Everyone be part of the show. We did Rebirth. Are there just not that many cards that literally gain life for the opponent? It's going to be a Christopher B show soon. Teletar! Alabaster. I think we did the potion. Sorry about that. Voltland. Illumination. I mean, I could just hand the whole show off to Christopher B. But this is your chance to shine. The white interrupt. So it's an instant. Counter target's artifact or enchantment spell. The caster gains an amount of life equal to that spell's casting cost. This almost seems like a good idea. There should be more counter spells like this. It's like a hard counter, but they gain life. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm late. I just got here. Class is in session, Talithar. We could just donate any personal life gain cards and break this show. Yeah, but they'd be disqualified. They gotta do it naturally. It's gotta be El Natural. Stormy Cat, one more with feeling. Oh, sorry, once more with feeling. Sounds sad. Uncard. Must be paid for it to be on the show. Next up, let's get Christopher B's Soon's Intervention. This is barely a real card. Okay, this is what, 6 mana instant. Choose one or more. Create 2/2 white knight creature tokens. Seek a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Destroy an enchantment. Destroy an artifact, and also target player gains 3 life. We done? Did we do Angel of Destiny? We've done Angels. We have done this one. Sorry about that. Let's go Pixel Asylum. Sky Shroud Cutter. We did that one too. Oh, we didn't do Yagra though. Ah, that's a good one actually. I like that one, Hexenor. Hexenor thinking outside the box. 5 mana 6/6. Ward, sack of food. Other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their other types and have pay 2, tap, sack this permanent. You gain 3 life. And whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put 2+1/+1 counters on your Yagra. The Eater of All. Next up, we got Bryce Kenrith, the Return King. Kenrith gain life? Which of these abilities gains life? Target player gains 5 life. Well, I'll be damned. Kenrith does everything. Why isn't this card? Is this a ban? Is this CEDH playable by any chance? It's like literally, it's a 5-color card, and it looks like it does a lot. Like it can do everything. Kenrith, I'm just gonna look. Kenrith, the Returned King CEDH. What do we got for me? Is Kenrith Return King good in CEDH? If someone has to ask that question, probably the answer is no. It's probably terrible. We did Healing Salve. Oh, Mr. Mystery. I think it used to be. Well, that's not good news for Kenrith the Returned King. Probably should go back. Shouldn't have returned. We did Nature's Claim. Seeds of Innocence. 3 mana sorcery. Burial Artifacts. Each artifact's controller gains an amount of life equal to that artifact's casting cost. Oh boy, with Wandering Archaic. This thing gains life. 5 mana 4/4. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. But the backside. Explore the vast lands. Each player looks at the top 5 cards of the library, reveals a land card and or instant or sorcery card from among them, then puts the cards they revealed this way into their hand and the rest on the bottom of their library in a random order. And then each player gains 3 life. Holy crap. We really worked really hard for that 3 life around here. Yeah, we've done Nature's Claim, unfortunately. You still have no card? Oh, Condemn is a good one. That's been used against me a million times. And only by control decks who do not care about me gaining the life. White instant. Put target attacking creature on the bottom of its owner's library. Its controller gains life equal to its toughness. Basically, I mean, it's a pretty good second copy of Swords to Plowshares. What creature do you want to exile except the ones that are attacking you? Oh, you can actually exile any attacking creature, by the way. They don't even have to be attacking you. Talthar, the Soul Scourge. We have a 5-mana 3/2 Nightmare Horror flying. When Soul Scourge comes into play, target player loses 3 life. But when it leaves play, we're going to give it back. They're going to get the 3 life back. Card's terrible, to be honest. You have no card this deep into the show. Toilet Duck, cease, desist. Okay, where do we gain life? Cease, 2 mana, instant. Exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card. Desist, 6 mana. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. I love it. I love both sides of this. I don't know why we're giving our opponents life out of this. I mean, it will work in the what's that enchantment called where the opponent loses life? Sorry, when they gain life, they lose life. When a player gains life, they lose life. Uncle Google is great at this. Tainted Remedy, that's right. This will work perfectly in the Tainted Remedy deck. Oh! Biorhythm. Does that work? Rhythm. 8 mana, sorcery. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures they control. In theory, yes, if they have a million tokens in play, this is going to help them a hell lot more than it helps us. This is one of the wildest cards to be banned. But I guess if you can cheat this in play very early, it will kill people on the like instantaneously on the spot. We did Armistice, yes. You don't have a card yet, Kano? Taldar says, I wonder if there's a way to cast Desist as an instant, though some ruling shenanigans forcing spells cast. Huh? Desist is instant speed. You mean the other side? I wonder if there's a way to cast Desist as an instant through some ruling. Oh, sorry, Desist. Yes, there's a lot of cards that say you may cast sorceries as though they have flash. Isn't there a card called Flash? No, not Flash. What's the blue? It's 1 mana blue. Instant. It's an instant. You draw a card. Quicken. That's what it is. Quicken. We gotta be faster around here. Here you go. Here's your solution. Quicken, a blue instant. The next sorcery spell you cast this turn can be cast as though it had Flash. Draw a card. Don't have to do anything janky. Just play blue. Blue will find a way. Blue always finds a way. We didn't do Tree of Redemption. I believe we did the other tree. Tree of Redemption. Ah, what an awful art. This is the OG. Gotta stick with the OG. Okay, it's a 4 mana 0/13 defender. Exchange your life total with Tree of Oh no, it's only your life total. Disqualified. It's got to help the opponent. Exchange your life total with Tree of Redemption's toughness, yeah. Yeah, just play blue, true, yes. Playing blue is the solution to everything. Biorhythm should get unbanned. You know, I mean, I'm all for games where anything can happen. But there's a lot of people, they just want to have a good time. They don't want to get killed off in like turn 2 or 3 just because they played a mana rock on turn 2 and not a creature. Don't worry, we're all bad at this game. No judging. No judging, Meteor. And if we judge, it's in jest. We didn't do Questing Feldegriff. Questing Feldy. We did the other Feldegriff. Okay, what does Questing Feldegriff do? 4 mana, 4/4. Green. Is this the same thing? What's different? Questing Feldegriff gets +1/+1. The opponent gets a 1/1 green hippo for a white. Gains protection only. Oh, gains protection this time. The last time we gave flying. So it gains protection from black and red. Target opponent gains 2 life. And for a blue, Questing Feldegriff gains flying. They gave the flying to blue this time around. They fixed the card. I knew it. White shouldn't have got that flying ability. Should have got a taxing ability. Or protection. Okay, and target opponent may draw a card. They fixed the card. How it should have been in the first place. Mindslaver? How? I don't comprehend. They gain control of no. I don't understand. Essence Sliver. The essence of the sliver. Okay, 4 mana, 3/3. Whenever a sliver deals damage, its controller gains that much life. Whenever a sliver deals damage, its control. Yeah, that's us. This does not give life to the opponent. It gives life to us. Damn, this is an expensive sliver. Look at this. It's $7. People love their life gain. It's like if you play a sliver deck or a changeling deck, it's like you have to have this card. You must have it. Life gain is everything. If your opponents have a sliver. Oh, okay. It's that is loose as hell. Okay. I guess we'll allow it. You got save there, Alex Bruce. I guess it buffs up other people's mutavaults, changelings, and slivers. All right. That's very, very technical. That's a super technicality. Next up. Ooh, zombie doom with Magus of the Mirror. That sounds interesting. This is behold my mirror. Are you impressed? There's no good way to show that off. Okay, 6 mana, 4/2. Tap, sacrifice Magus of the Mirror. Exchange life totals with target opponent. Activate this ability only during your upkeep. It's a very bizarre posture. Bringing a mirror to a battle. Was there already that bizarre 0/8 wall? It's a 1/8 wall. Thank you very much. I think it's a 1/8 wall. Yeah, we did look at that wall. Swords to Plowshares. I take it we've more than once, you might think. Toes, you even get on this show? We've got the XLR8 Yeti 24. You've been revealed. Reverse the Sands. We have not done this one. 8 mana sorcery. Redistribute any number of players' life totals. Each of those players get 1 life total back. What the hell does that mean? I can't remember. I can't. Oh no. Are we just switching life totals and I'm not putting someone down to 1? You choose which player gets which life total when the spell resolves. You can't split up a life total when you redistribute it. Yeah, okay. Got it. Someone's gonna get a good one out of all this. We've done Invigorate. Sorry, Pandemon. We've done Invigorate. We didn't do Wedding Ring. 4 mana, enters the battlefield. If it was cast, target opponent creates a token. That's a copy of it. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card. Sorry, whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, you draw a card. And whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, you gain that much life. We both gain life because we are wedded together. Talthar, Survey Mechan. 4 mana, 1/3 robot, flying hexproof, pay 10. Sacrifice this creature. That's a lot of mana. It deals 3 damage to any target. Target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. This gives me custom Magic the Gathering vibes and AI vibes. I want to say a regular person at Wizards of the Coast could not have made this. Okay, it checks all the first hexproof. Next, gigantic costing ability. Sack the creature deal a bunch of stuff. 1, deal 3 damage to any target. Then target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life, which makes no sense. And then the ability costs X less to activate, where this is the AI part. The ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. No human being would think about this. AI and some combination of custom Magic the Gathering research was used to make this card. We did look at this Charging Badger, the Triskeda Caphobia. We did Fiery Justice. Oh, Lesthian, Curse of the Forsaken. Three-mana enchant player. Whenever a creature attacks enchanted player, its controller gains 1 life. Whenever a creature attacks... Huh? Whenever a creature attacks enchanted player, its controller... Controller of what? Okay, I'm assuming we are putting this on somebody and people gain life to attack the... people gain life to attack the person who's enchanted. I'm assuming. The Pixel Asylum with the super chat. Life Burst. Hi, opponent. I have 16 life, possibly. I think we did that one. Oh, we didn't. Okay, so 2 mana instant. Target player gains 4 life. Then gains 4 life for each Life Burst card in each graveyard. Yeah, in theory, 16. Actually, it could be even higher, actually, right? Because you could give them 4 life for each Life Burst card. So the first is 4, next is 8, next is 12, and then 16. That's a lot of life gain. Where are we going to end the show? How are we going to end this thing? What is this? Avenger on Dal. This is a 2-mana 1/1 Spell Shaper for 3 mana. Discard a card from your hand. Remove target attacking creature from the game. And its controller gains life equal to its toughness. Swords to Plowshares on a creature. Don't have enough Swords to Plowshares? Get yourself an Avenger on Dal. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Actually, it was a creative show today. A lot of creative suggestions. And if you want to be part of the show, you got to be here 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square on weekdays. And of course, thank you to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And thank you so much for your suggestions. I think it was a hard one. You had to go deep for this show. You had to go deep. Who went deep today? Christopher B, John, Toilet.Kano, Talathar, Kano, Nolan. Went deep with the, what's it called? Pot of Greed. Toad, Steve Cooper, Old Boy, Felicia, Jess, the Big Squig, Dr. Nemo, William, I think I got you, Talathar, the Pixel Asylum, and more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees. And we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.